Hello everyone, my name's Georgia.
And I'm Olivia, hello.
And welcome to Nurse Ratchet.
Welcome.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 3.
Yeah, wow, already.
I know.
My God.
Aren't we good?
Yeah, very good.
Excellent.
Working hard.
I know. We are on a mish. So how was your week, Olivia?
It was okay.
Elaborate.
Could have been better.
Oh no. Anything you want to share on the pod?
I don't know if it's appropriate. I'm just being completely honest.
Moving on.
I'll tell you later once we have a drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
After we're done recording.
We need alcohol to get into that. Did you work?
Yeah.
How many shifts did you do?
3.
And what were they like?
Could have been better. I have an eclectus parrot at home.
Yes, what's his name?
Is Mike.
Yeah, that's right, Mike.
And this morning, while I was having my coffee, he just started saying, yummy, yummy.
Because you do?
Yeah, I guess so.
What a smart cookie.
It's very cute, very sweet.
What a darling. I'm scared of that bird.
I know. And then he'll bite me, don't worry.
The way he approaches, just fully ready to take you out.
Oh, I should show
with his fucking
video that I
beak.
took a couple of days ago.
He like edges close to you, like does the sidestep, and then he just acts all nonchalant, and then he just goes for the jugular, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he acts like he didn't do anything.
Bless his little heart. But you love him, don't you?
Yeah. Most of the time.
Most of the time when he's not biting your face off.
Oh, he's okay now, though. He's chilled out on that. I think he stopped finding it fun. Now he finds hiding objects in my hair fun. So Max just finds like bits of random shit in my hair.
What? Bird feed?
Wrappers, pieces of plastic, pieces of paper, regurgitation contents.
I beg your pardon.
It's lovely. Don't worry, it's washed, it's clean.
Well, what did I do during my week? It was my mother's 60th birthday, and I took 5 children to my parents in Glenrowan.
Lord help you.
Yeah, that was a mish. I had to pick up 2 cakes on the way, and they were like chocolate chantilly from French lettuce.
Jeez.
Do you know French lettuce?
No.
Oh, it's one of those patisseries. They're famous for their cheesecakes, but anyway, I had to get it there without it melting. So it's like a 3.5 hour drive.
Nice.
And then I had to go and pick up my nieces and nephews. So 3 more children on top of my own. And then I drove 3.5 hours with the chocolate chantilly.
That sounds
the air conditioner blasting at my feet to keep this cake cold, and 5 children screaming in the back. And I thought it was a dinner, so I missed the party completely and turned up.
That is such a Georgia thing to do.
I missed my mother's 60th birthday.
Mate, I'm not surprised. Georgia doesn't know what's going on.
No,
I don't know.
No, I don't know what I'm doing on a good day. She calls me at 2 p.m. and I'm like an hour away. Oh no, it was my sister, and she's just like, Mum just wants to know where you are. And I'm like, oh, just an hour away, still oblivious. Like,
yeah.
And they're like, okay, because they're waiting on the cake to do the fucking happy birthday sing along, and I'm just like, oh. Yeah.
Oh,
so I turn up and they're like, oh my God, thank God she's here. Like, oh my God, hi everyone, what's going on? Everyone's here already. Oh my God, wow. Like, that's just a story of my life. Anyway, by the way, I've been on Hinge. I wanted to talk about my week and I've totally forgotten everything about it, but I've been on Hinge just checking out the talent. Okay. There is no fucking talent.
No, never.
It's the wild, wild west out there, man. Anyway, whatever.
Look, realistically, the most ideal man is the man in your dreams.
Yeah.
Because they don't really truly exist.
Totally. I was thinking today, right? I was thinking this morning, I was like, why the fuck would I go out of my way to date someone when I can make myself orgasm in like 10 times?
Yeah.
In like 30 seconds.
Right.
Without getting dressed, shaving my legs, travelling, because let's face it, all guys expect you to go to them, and putting on a full face of makeup and then dealing with misogyny most of the time. Like, why the fuck would I do that when I can just make myself come and be done with it?
Mm-hmm. And that's really all you want.
I feel like I just had an epiphany this morning about it. You know, who needs them? Like, their dicks are disappointing most of the time anyway. Yeah. You know, it's mostly bad.
Fucking bent to the side.
And not big enough.
Down. Not big enough.
And,
too thin, like a pencil.
I'm so particular about what turns me on and what turns me off, and most of the time it's turn-offs. Like, someone will do just one thing. They'll have 10 good qualities about them, they'll do one thing, and I'll just get the ick, and then I'll just want to go home.
Yeah.
So
you're like, get me out of here.
That's where I'm at. For those of you who don't know, because I just realised I didn't create context, I am single.
Now, after a little while.
Yeah. I got dumped like a sack of shit a couple of months ago. Oh, 1 month ago, actually, exactly. So I've just been dealing with that, you know?
Like Ted's poop on the side?
Yeah, like a fucking rubbish truck with its load on fire. Just got fucking dumped, mate.
Yeah.
Just out of the fucking blue.
And you were expecting...
I was not
something different.
I was expecting to get laid, honestly.
Have a nice romantic night, yeah?
I cleaned up the entire house. I shaved my legs and my vagina. Opened the door to this man, and he was like, "We have to talk." And I was like, "Oh my God, is someone dying?" Oblivious as fuck. Anyway, dumped. Who cares? Moving on. We're channeling all of our sexual energy into this podcast, so you're welcome. Just FYI, we're both bleeding.
Struggle.
It's a struggle. We're farting. We're bleeding into our period undies.
Oh my God, you're wearing period undies.
Totally.
Too. Me too. I'm sorry.
I have to, otherwise I'll just hemorrhage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll go through like 12 pairs of undies.
It's too much.
I'm wearing a tampon and period undies.
Girl.
I know. I've got, I don't know, you've got endo, go us.
I got both.
You've got both.
Yeah.
Fun times. Clots all around.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants a clot? I've got a clot. It all sort of happens, doesn't it? Sometimes.
I'm about to hit 30. Not about to, but I'm going to hit 30 in a couple of years.
Here's me, 35, sitting on the opposite side of the table. FYI, life doesn't end when you hit your 30s.
Well, if you don't die, it doesn't end.
Well, fair. I can't imagine you'll die. What are we talking about today, Olivia?
Oh my God, where do we even start?
Olivia is presenting our case today.
Yes.
I'm very excited to sit back and take it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you slut.
I'm prepared to be penetrated. Let's go. What are we talking about?
All right. Now, this woman's name is Lucy Letby. You've heard of her, yeah?
I have heard of Lucy Letby. She's a notorious
name in the news, yeah.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to hear the details because I haven't, on purpose, I have not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. So I'm going to be teaching you.
You're going to teach me a thing or two about psychopaths.
Okay, well, this is just part one, all right? So
yep. It's a long ass case.
Yes. And I thought that, you know, the way I'd do it is talk about just background about Lucy and the timeline of all the event. And also, you know, I was thinking, you know, we could discuss all the evidence that was presented in court.
I'm excited.
And then in our next episode, I'll go through all the court stuff.
The deets.
In detail.
Amazing. Cannot wait.
All right, so we shall begin.
Tell me.
So, dear lovely
babe.
Lucy Lass was born on the 4th of January in 1990, so she's 34 years old.
Does that make her a millennial?
I actually don't know what any of those
a Gen Z?
age groups are, to be honest
I
with
hope
you.
she's not a millennial. Oh, she is.
Yeah?
She is.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 years older than me.
Yeah, we don't claim her.
No. So she is a British former neonatal NICU registered nurse who has been convicted of murdering 7 infants and attempting to murder 6 others between June 2015 and June 2016. So in a 12-month period.
Really?
Yes.
Just 12 months.
Well, that's what she was convicted on. There are others outside that period of time.
So how many?
She's not been able to be convicted on. She was convicted of murdering 7 and attempting to murder 6 others.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Put her in the bin.
So in terms of her education, she got her degree in nursing at the University of Chester. And interestingly, I found out that she actually failed her final year nursing student placement.
Why? Give us the tea.
Well, so apparently, according to the assessor that originally failed her, her name is Nicola Lightfoot, she reported that Letby lacked clinical and medication knowledge and she struggled to pick up on non-verbal cues of distress and anxiety in people.
Oh my God.
She also stated in a 2024 inquiry that was done in, I think, June or July this year, that she found Letby to be very cold as a person.
Psychopath.
Yeah. But apparently Lucy requested a new assessor and ended up passing what was called a retrieval placement. So I'm guessing some sort of second chance at getting a placement done, to pass.
Yeah. So I can see that happening. You fail a placement, you want to get through your degree, you do it again.
Letby began working as a registered nurse at the neonatal unit at the Countess of Chester Hospital in 2012.
Okay.
So that was her very first
So she was a grad.
Job.
Okay.
Yes. She would have been, the equal level of what is a grad for us. I don't know how they do it over there, but yes.
Is that just on the general ward, do you know?
No, at the neonatal unit.
Okay, so she went there as a grad. Right, gotcha.
Yes. So all the staff there had staff profiles that had blurbs about them, basically. In her 2013 staff profile, she was quoted as enjoying caring for a wide range of babies requiring various levels of support.
Yep.
And that she enjoyed seeing them progress and supporting their families.
Yeah.
She was also involved in a campaign to raise funds for the new neonatal unit of the hospital. So she was started a job there, and she seemed to be sort of getting her name out there and making a name for herself, really.
So doing relatively well.
Yeah, doing good work.
Okay.
Yeah. There were reports of her often telling colleagues that she found non-intensive care work to be very boring.
Vibes.
Yes.
I mean, I get it.
Yes.
I like the adrenaline.
So there was actually, in November 2012, there was an incident where a baby that Letby was looking after had a respiratory arrest and collapsed, and they found water in his breathing tube. But nothing happened.
Okay.
Because this is 2012 and...
It's not necessarily suspicious.
No,
neonates. You can get fluids in tubes.
Easily have a respiratory arrest.
Yeah.
It's very easy for them to have that. And then in July 2013, Letby, together with a more senior nurse, ended up setting the infusion rate for a newborn's morphine infusion at 10 times the ordered rate. And that led to her suspension from administering controlled drugs for only 1 week, though, by a lady named Yvonne Griffiths, who was the unit ward deputy manager.
10 times? So her and another nurse?
A more senior nurse than her.
What the fuck?
So they would have double-checked all of that.
Yeah, so they both fucked
Well,
up.
apparently, yeah.
They both fucked up.
So she's suspended.
Okay,
She
so
gets
she
suspended
fucks
for
up the-
1 week. She's required to undergo extra training. Right.
Fair.
Yes. But her suspension's lifted a week later because she makes a complaint to the unit manager about it. And then she complains to her colleagues that her suspension was an over-escalation. Over-exaggeration.
Maybe if it's her first fucking med error ever, but also NICU 10 times. Also, was there any consequences for the nurse she checked with?
No, there's nothing.
Interesting.
About that. So she thinks, it's over-exaggeration about her suspension. And then in 2015, she qualifies officially to work with the infants in intensive care. Yes.
Solo?
But then in April 2016, she has another medication error, and she administers antibiotics to an infant that was not prescribed to them. It was prescribed to another baby.
Lucy.
Which she classifies herself as a minor error and goes around saying, it's a minor error.
Not if there's an allergy.
Yeah. And ends up being reassigned by the ward manager from night shifts to day shifts. So this is in 2016 after, there have been some murders and attempted murders, but
okay, so we're jumping
nothing
ahead.
is being investigated yet.
Yep.
Yeah, so between 2013 and 2015, there was very little that happened.
Yep.
Maybe she was watching herself a bit more closely, I don't know, after those couple of things and the suspension. Yeah, she's probably going, I'm a little bit scared now.
Yeah.
So maybe she watched herself for a little while.
And apparently with serial killers, there are cooling off periods between attacks.
Yeah.
So.
Some serial killers have had cooling off periods of up to 10 years or more.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
So it's not
That's
that
insane.
surprising.
No, not at all. In the end, before she ends up being arrested and all of that, she's taken off night shift because she was pretty much permanent night shift.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
when
that
she
was
would
her
strike.
choice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she wanted to do permanent night shift. She would always pick up all these extra shifts, offering to work on her days off and stuff like that. I guess because she wanted as much opportunity as possible.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fuck with the babies.
Yeah, weird.
And yeah, I reckon it's probably the opportune time to strike at night shift when there's less people around. And I guess that's probably why she chose it. Sounds like they're suspicious of her now if they're changing. Or was that because of the antibiotics that they changed her from night shift to day?
Yes.
Pending.
Yes. Yes.
She did a med error and they put her on day shift. Got it.
So she was working there in 2015 and 2016, and an investigation began into her conduct after staff noticed a higher than normal number of unexpected infant deaths on the ward while she was working at the Countess of Chester Hospital. And she ended up being removed as a staff member from the unit in July 2016. However, the hospital executives did not call the police until almost 1 year later.
What the fuck?
And then she was arrested in July 2018. You'll find out why though. So, in November 2020, she is charged with 7 counts of murder and 15 counts of attempted murder in relation to 17 different babies.
Fuck me dead. Mm-hmm. Oh, those poor babies. Mm-hmm. Those poor parents.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And ultimately she pled not guilty.
Ugh.
Yeah. Of course, as most people do.
I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bitch.
But you'll see with the evidence how it's a bit wishy-washy, some of it.
Is it? Okay.
So, even though she pled not guilty, she was found guilty ultimately of 7 counts of murder and 6 of attempted. But she was also found not guilty on 2 counts of attempted murder.
Right.
And another 6 counts of attempted murder, which the jury were unable to reach a verdict on. So 6 others they couldn't reach a verdict on. There wasn't enough, I guess, concrete evidence or proof that she had been involved. And she was found not guilty on 2 counts of the attempted murder charges.
I wonder how those parents are coping.
But apparently one of those 6 murder charges that they originally were unable to come to a verdict on, they retried it this year in July 2024. She pled not guilty to that one, but then they've convicted her of it. So she's got another charge. Overall, her trial went for 10 months at Manchester Crown Court, which is quite long, really.
That is a long trial, for sure. But there's a lot of victims, hey?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
In contrast with Redonda Vort, there's only one victim, and it went for 4 days. So.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently the jury deliberated for more than 110 hours in this case.
Fucking hell.
That's almost 5 full days.
Whoa.
It's technically 4.6 days.
Can you imagine how tense those conversations would have been?
I can't imagine.
That's a lot of pizza and coffees.
I know. Anyway, the bitch has been sentenced to life imprisonment with a whole life order.
So no death penalty then?
No.
Bummer.
But the whole life order that she was given means that she is ordered to serve her life sentences without any possibility ever of parole or conditional release. So she will never ever be released. She will die in prison.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
We love that.
After being convicted and she was proven to have done it, she did it. Goodbye.
Yeah,
See
fuck
you
off
later.
forever.
We don't need you.
Fuck all the way off into the sun. Yeah.
So, the victims. My God, where to start? Well, actually, before I even start talking about that, do you have any comments on what I've told you about Lucy and a bit of her background?
I find it extremely interesting that she failed her first placement. I did not know this.
Or her final placement, in her last year.
Yeah, and I find it very telling that she didn't have empathy.
Yes.
I find that to be an interesting detail because it kind of gives you insight into her psychopathic nature.
Yeah, there were a lot of, family members and people that stated, over the years that they found her to be really lovely and caring and all that stuff, and perhaps it was just
psychopaths can...
a front, yeah, of course.
They can con people.
Yeah,
the
very
people,
well.
Yeah, that they know that they'll get something out of.
Absolutely.
So I'm not surprised at all.
And clearly she wanted something out of this, and she got something out of this.
Obviously she let her guard down in her last placement.
Could be true. Hey, she's like, oh, this is the last one. I just want it over with, over and done. And just sort of, let it slide a little bit.
Or is it the manifestation of mental illness?
Could be.
Hard to say
Could be.
at this point.
So, we shall begin from the start.
Okay, Queen.
Okay. This is how I get my brain ready to
shall
process because there is so much.
Shall we? Okay.
Here we go.
Nervous.
So, Child A. The murder of Child A.
Because their names are striked from the record for their protection, is
Of
that
course,
correct?
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, because they were obviously infants when they died, and the ones that are still alive are still underage
Yeah.
and have severe disabilities. Permanent lifelong disability.
Oh my God.
So, Child A is murdered on the 8th of June 2015. Okay, 8th of June, this is the first one that they are aware of.
Okay.
Child A was a boy born 6 weeks premature along with his twin sister, who is child B in this case, okay? He was only a few days old and he was healthy at the time he was handed over to Letby's care on a night shift. 30 minutes into her night shift, he deteriorates rapidly and he dies within 90 minutes of Letby coming on duty. His cause of death is determined to be an IV air embolism.
Oh my God.
She then attempts to murder child B.
The twin.
Yes,
Oh
the sibling
my God.
of child A.
Yeah, because they're both premies. Right, they're both in the same area.
So this occurs between the 8th and 11th of June. It's not exactly clear, I think, when she did what she did to child B.
Okay.
But child B is injected with air by Letby about 28 hours, there you go, 28 hours after murdering the newborn's twin brother, but she survives after being resuscitated.
Context. So child A dies and child B is still in her care.
Well, see, some of these infants were actually not in her care. She was not their assigned nurse.
Ah.
Yes, their assigned nurses were either not in the room or they were on break at the time when she went in to fuck with babies that were not her patients.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she saw the opportunities.
Yeah, right.
In those time periods. So she injects air into child B. The child's bowel is absolutely filled with gas. A lot of gas, like an abnormal amount. And this finding is later replicated in quite a few of the babies. It becomes a regular pattern. So, but ultimately her cause of death is determined to be IV air embolism in the end. Okay. So murder of child C is on the 14th of June, 2015. So child A was the 8th of June. Child B was, let's say, 9th, 10th of June. And then on the 14th of June, she murders child C.
She doesn't waste any fucking time.
No.
God,
So child
she's on a
C
rampage.
was born 7 weeks premature and weighed only 800 grams, but was in good condition, considered to be good condition.
That's tiny.
Okay, yeah. But not the smallest of the babies at all.
God.
At one point during his care that he receives from Letby, she is seen standing over his monitor as his alarm sounds and then silences the alarm, despite not being his designated nurse.
Okay.
His cause of death is determined to be a result of air being injected into his stomach.
So at this point, they probably don't know what's going on with them.
No, of course not.
Fucking hell.
They just think,
Another baby died within the space of 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So 3 babies
This is less than 2 weeks. My God. This is 1 week. Literally 1 week.
I mean, I've never worked in a NICU. Terrifying. Could never do it, by the way. Side note. I'm just wondering...
It takes a special person.
Yeah, like how often babies die in the NICU. Like, I'm not sure. And I'm just wondering if this is something that they see every day. Is it something they see every other day? Like, is it going to raise alarms? You know what I mean? When 3 babies die within the space of a week. I wonder.
22nd of June 2015. She murders child D. So Letby injects air into child D's bloodstream, which causes her to collapse 3 separate times in the early hours of the 22nd of June.
Poor baby.
The third time she has this collapse, it's fatal and she dies. Now, apparently with this baby, with child D, staff in attendance all notice this strange blue mottling discoloration on the baby's skin, which is again seen in other babies babies later on. Ultimately, her cause of death is determined to be an IV air embolism again.
Yeah.
So here we are on the 2nd of July, 2015. An alarm is raised. The head consultant of the neonatal unit, head consultant Dr. Stephen Brewery, carries out a review of the 3 unusual deaths that occur in June.
Because baby B didn't die, is that correct?
That is correct.
Of the twins?
Attempted murder of child B, however, child B does die.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so
that's right.
There's 4 babies dead so far.
Yep, child C dies as well. Child D dies as well. All right.
Okay.
So 2nd of July, the alarm is raised by Dr. Stephen Brewery.
Right, so suspicions are mounting.
So he goes to Alison Kelly, who is the Director of Nursing and Deputy Chief Executive at the hospital.
Yep.
And he says that Letby was the only nurse that was on shift for all 3 of these deaths that occurred. So he tells Alison Kelly, warns her, however, Letby is allowed to remain working on the unit without any consequences of any sort. Or of any, even being spoken to.
At this point, it's just suspicions.
Yeah, of course. He's like, oh, this is weird. And it just weirdly lines up. Probably coincidence, but just letting you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So then we move into August 2015. On the 4th of August, the murder of child E occurs.
Okay.
Now, this one actually, this will hurt to hear. I'm just warning you.
Trigger warning, guys.
Yeah. He is born 7 weeks premature along with his brother, who is child F in this case. So we've got child E and child F. And you will see that twins is a common theme again in her victim selection. He's born 7 weeks premature with his brother, child F, and weighs less than 1.4 kilos. But he's still a decent weight, I guess, at that point.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess.
His mother arrives on the unit one day with some milk for him to be fed. She walks in on Letby fiddling with the newborn's nasogastric tube.
Which is not, I mean, wouldn't raise any alarms to see a nurse
not
tending
really.
to a baby. Yeah.
Not like that, no. But I don't know, she said that it felt wrong. It felt like abnormal. It didn't feel right.
Weird
there was something wrong.
Okay. Interesting.
In the end, he dies after suffering a massive fatal bleed that is believed to be the result of trauma inflicted from Letby interfering with his nasogastric tube.
Oh my God.
So his cause of death is IV air embolism.
Okay.
And severe bleeding from trauma. So I don't even want to imagine what she did with his nasogastric tube to cause him to bleed to death.
What the fuck? She must have been so rough with it.
I don't even want to imagine.
Delicate, but...
Of course, but like we are able to be more delicate with our hands because we are like adults with refined motor skills. So you literally have like no excuse to fuck something up like that.
Yuck.
So that one hurt to read.
Yeah, that's awful.
Just imagining what that was like.
Yeah, it would be very painful to bleed out into your stomach.
So then child F, who's the twin brother of child E, okay? She attempts to murder him. Letby spikes his feeding bag with a bunch of insulin. Less than 24 hours after she kills child E. So I'm guessing child E is probably dead at this point. And they take a blood sample from child F, which confirms extremely high insulin levels and very low C-peptide levels, which proves he was injected with insulin. Yeah, apparently this C-peptide is what they use to test for, like, artificial insulin. Like, so they can tell if it's been introduced into the body. It's not natural endogenous.
Yep.
Yeah. And then his cause of death is determined to be that of an insulin overdose as well.
Yep.
All right.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
So she spikes his feeding bag with insulin. Ugh. And he has an overdose and dies.
I mean...
Crazy.
Yeah, fucked. She must be stealing this out of the med cupboard. Not checking it, obviously. And just fucking doing it on the down low.
Child G.
My spirit child.
She attempts to murder child G on 3 separate occasions.
Tell me she lived. Is it a girl?
Yes.
Okay.
She lived.
Slay.
Attempt 1 occurs on the 7th of September. And child G is the most premature of all the babies in the Lucy Letby case.
What a trooper.
She is born 15 weeks early.
Oh my God.
She only weighs 450 grams.
Wow.
My bird weighs more than that.
And he's
and he's a small bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
that is how tiny this baby is.
Yeah, wow.
And she tries to kill her 3 times over a period of 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
So the first attempted murder is on the 7th of September. So she attempts to kill Child G a second time on the 21st of September. Child G is still alive, as I said earlier. She's now 8 years old and is severely disabled
8?
as a result of the attacks.
Oh my God.
And her cause of what is now obviously a lifelong injury was determined to be the result of extra milk and air being injected into her stomach via her nasogastric tube.
That is vile.
So she's pumping extra milk and air in there.
Yuck, what a bitch. What a monster. To target small, tiny humans. I mean, you're a monster if you target any kind of human, but you got to be a special breed of fucked up to target a 400 gram baby. The fuck?
So, you know, each of these 3 times that she tries to kill Child G, it's all done with what is suspected to be injecting extra air and milk into the stomach via the nasogastric tube, right?
Yeah.
And each time it sort of happens, you know, the baby crashes or the babies collapse. Yeah, they crash, they collapse. You know, it happens a few times until she's successful.
Yep.
She just keeps trying the same thing, doesn't she? But then she moves on to like insulin and stuff later on. Each time she attempts a murder, and the baby crashes, some of those times she, you know, came in and tried to like save them, I believe.
She wants to be the hero. She's there at the code when they're...
Yeah, most of them, she's there. And a lot of them, she's the one who's called it and rung the alarm bells.
I think this is a thing, though, with serial killer healthcare workers. There's another guy. Can't remember his name right now. But
set them up to die, come in and save them.
Come and save them.
Yeah.
It's like a hero. I want to be the hero complex type situation.
And then she tries multiple times and they don't work. And so she goes harder the next time and tries something more and injects even more air and even more milk. And she'll go back and attempt again when she already attempted once and they're so unwell because of that. And she'll go in and finish them off.
Element of her wanting to kill them.
Now we've got the murder of Child I.
Oh my God.
So the second...
Is this the last one? Second last?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, there's quite a few more. Yeah, so the attempted murder of Child G, the second time, occurs on the 21st of September. And then the murder of Child I occurs on the 23rd of October. It's about approximately a month later. Yeah. Child I is born 10 weeks premature and weighs just 900 grams. But when she's handed over to Letby's care, she's 2.5 months old and stable and doesn't need specialised care anymore. So she's doing well.
Interesting.
Letby tries to kill Child I on 4 separate occasions.
Oh my God.
By injecting air into her stomach. She dies on the 4th attempt.
What a weird way to try and kill a baby, by the way.
Yeah.
I find that so odd.
But look, that would be the easiest way. They all have nasogastric feeds. All she has to do is pump in some extra air in
and give them a...
most people aren't looking.
Like a bowel obstruction. Is that what it would... like?
Well, it would just make
this... kills them.
The pressure in the stomach increases so much that the diaphragm becomes paralysed and can't move and they can't breathe and they have a respiratory arrest and then a cardiac arrest and they die.
That's fucked.
So one of the babies actually, their diaphragm was what the medical examiner literally used the word shredded. I don't even want to imagine what that would have been like, but yeah. Anyway, Child I, she decides to send a sympathy card to the parents of Child I on the day of her funeral. Apparently, when they arrested her, police found that she had taken multiple photographs of that card that she had written and what she had written inside of it on her phone.
Memorabilia. Tokens. Gross.
And so fucked up. She actually searched, for all these families on Facebook multiple times after she either murdered or attempted to murder their child. She would search them on Facebook.
Reveling in their suffering, I reckon.
Yeah, potentially. And also, searching for posts and whatever else that they may be putting on their Facebook just to see how they're going. you know,
Or
stuff
frothing
like that.
over their pain and suffering.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting.
So she searched for each of the families of the infants on Facebook 31 separate times.
Wow.
And during the year that the deaths took place, she searched for other people, I'm guessing patients and their families that she was taking care of in general.
Right.
On the ward. 2,287 searches on Facebook.
Wow.
She's obsessive.
Yeah.
Very obsessive, isn't
What's
she?
that about? Even people
She
that
just
she's
wants
not
to check
victimised.
out. Yeah, she just wants to check out all their Facebook profiles of all these people with babies that are sick in the NICU.
Oh, weird. That's creepy as fuck. That's
Really
terrifying.
creepy. Dr. Breary, on the 23rd of October, that same day, becomes increasingly concerned about what's going on.
Is this
after
after
the death
baby
of
I?
child I? Yes. He does another staffing review, and he finds that Letby was again present at a few of the
Yep.
unexpected, unusual deaths.
Common denominator.
Yeah. So he goes to another consultant, Dr. Ravi Jayaram, and they go to management and alert them about their concerns, but they're told not to make a fuss.
Interesting.
And Letby stays on as a staff member.
What the fuck?
In
Why?
the unit.
I don't get it. Like, someone's concerned about the welfare of the patients and they're like, oh, don't make a fuss. Like,
Well, there's no proof. No one's
I know,
actually
but look
seen
into it,
her
for
do
fuck's
anything.
sake.
Well, he is the only person looking into it.
Ugh.
Just Dr. Breary. He's done 2 reviews now, and he's gone to management twice.
I'd be
This is the
so
second time.
dirty. I mean, egg on their face, given everything that's come out now.
So then Dr. Breary goes, what the fuck? And he orders a thematic review,
I'd be like, what the fuck, too?
which is a whole shebang.
What do you mean?
He does a real intensive investigation at this point.
Paperwork.
He orders an investigation.
Great.
And they find a lot of links. They find several links in 9 unusual deaths since June 2015.
To Lucy. Links to Lucy.
Yes.
Yep.
He mentions Letby's connection to each of these deaths at a meeting that is called by him to discuss the results of his report.
Go you, good thing.
Dr. Breary then requests an urgent meeting with hospital executives, including the medical director of the hospital, Ian Harvey.
Okay.
However, no meeting takes place until May 2015. Sorry, May 2016.
Oh, wow. And this all went down in August.
That's like 8
Baby
months
eye,
later.
Yeah.
8,
fuck.
9 months later is when this meeting finally
Get
takes
your
place
shit
after
together.
Dr. Breary goes, something's not right.
Fuck.
Yeah. We've moved on to the 9th of April 2016. So this is a few months later. So obviously they've been doing reviews and she knows that they're looking into these deaths. And so things seem to like calm down for a few months. But then, yeah, a few months later in April. So we've gone from October 2015 to April 2016. Her next attempted murder of child L,
Okay.
who is the twin brother of child M. She injects insulin into a dextrose bag, which is attached to child L. And the tests that they do reveal that his insulin level is at the highest level of the scale that the equipment they use is capable of measuring.
What the fuck?
So it maxed out, basically.
Whoa.
And he also had very low C-peptide levels, which, as the prosecution say,
Not his own
claims
insulin.
conclusive proof he was poisoned with insulin that was injected into his
Wow.
body. So his cause of death is an insulin overdose. So then child M, the twin brother, on the same freaking day,
Oh my
the
God.
9th of
what?
April,
She's on
child
a
M,
rampage. She's just like
yeah,
gone from 0 to 100.
he has an unexpected life-threatening collapse. A few hours after his brother is poisoned with insulin. During this episode, his heart rate and his rest rate, they drop dramatically and he has to be resuscitated. And he survives, but he suffers brain damage as a result of the attack and then he dies.
Oh, fuck.
And his cause of death is an IV air embolism in the end.
Ugh.
She's just going around injecting all this fucking air into all these IV lines. It's just insane.
That is nuts.
A month later, here we are, on the 11th of May, Dr. Breary finally meets with Ian Harvey and Ellison Kelly. to raise concerns again about Letby after an assurance document set out why Letby was not believed to be the cause of the unusual deaths.
Right.
The document suggests that other NHS services may be to blame for the spike in deaths, and that there is no evidence whatsoever against Lucy other than coincidence.
Come on.
This results in Dr. Brewery feeling like his concerns are being dismissed.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like they don't want to deal with it.
And so, yeah, poor Dr. Brewery feeling pretty shit. He's really trying really hard,
He's
isn't
trying,
he? He is
yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
He knows something's
He
not
knows.
right.
Mm.
And they're just going, yeah,
Bad juju. Bad vibes. He's
just
picking
shut
up
your
on it.
mouth. You know,
Yeah.
nothing to worry
Fucking
about.
hospitals, man.
So child N, it seems to be unclear what date the attempted murder occurred, but it occurs just days after he is born.
Yep.
And he's born with haemophilia, which is a blood clotting condition
Right.
that causes severe bleeding in some people.
Not overly well.
No. And Letby uses this fact that he has haemophilia as a cover to attack him by thrusting his nasogastric tube in and out of his throat, which again causes severe trauma.
Oh, that's
He dies
awful.
from an air embolism and physical trauma and bleeding.
Surely he bled out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. But also I wonder if it was so traumatic that it just all swelled shut.
yeah. Oh, poor little darling.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I can't with her.
So she just used that haemophilia as, you know,
Oh.
I'm doing normal things, but he has haemophilia, so that's why he has...
It makes
Bled.
you want to just like have nurses work together,
Just
just like
like-
couples,
yeah.
the entire time with vulnerable people.
Yeah.
Like the fact that she was able to do this just makes me sick to my stomach.
I know. The murder of child N happens. And then on the 23rd of June 2016 is the murder of child O. So Lucy has gone on a holiday to Ibiza. How do you say it? Ibiza? Lucy's gone on a holiday to Ibiza.
That's nice.
She's having a hot girl summer.
She's worn herself out by murdering small
yeah.
people.
Yeah, need a break, need a
Needs
holiday in
fucking
Ibiza.
holiday. Fucking mole.
So the day after returning, so she comes back on the 22nd
hate
of June. Mm-hmm. And on the 23rd of June, murders child O, the day after she comes back from
She's
holiday.
had some respite now and she's
Yeah.
back to being a fucking cunt.
And he is one of 2 triplets that she kills.
Oh, fuck me.
She kills 2 out of the 3 triplets.
Oh my god.
So he's actually due to go home. He's good to go.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden he collapses unexpectedly. They do an x-ray post-mortem, which shows a massive amount of gas in his body, which police believe Letby injected that air into his stomach via his nasogastric tube.
It's her go-to, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's determined to be his cause of death.
IV air. Yeah.
Then the next day, just the very next day.
Just casually.
Yeah, just felt like doing it 3 days in a row because,
Oh.
I just got back from holiday from Ibiza and I'm feeling renewed and rejuvenated and extra murderous today.
Was she drowned in the fucking sea?
Yeah, right? Overdose on some drugs.
Got lost in the fucking Bermuda Triangle. Is that...
That would be ideal.
Is
then she'd probably
in the Bermuda
suffer.
Triangle? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just associating those two. I don't know if they're in any way related.
Just killed someone on the 23rd of June. Let's make it one extra on the
God.
24th.
At this point, she's been doing it for a whole 12 months.
Pretty much,
Undetected.
Yeah. Yes. 12 months, yep.
Fucking hell.
Murder of child P. She goes and injects air into the boy's stomach via his nasogastric tube while feeding him milk at 6 p.m. 13 minutes after his brother child O dies.
Oh my god. Just moves on.
Yep. So child O dies.
And no one's watching her.
No.
Oh
and
my
she
God.
goes, see you later. Baby
You
died.
deal with the dead infant. I'll go kill another one.
Yeah, I'll go and feed his brother and, yeah, fuck with him too.
Jesus.
It's like it's just astonishing.
It is.
Medical experts believe that the excess air was such a large amount that it shattered the little boy's diaphragm and left him unable to breathe.
Oh, that's so awful.
So doctors originally, they believed child P was going to make a full recovery and they were preparing to transfer him to another hospital.
Oh, if only
Like
he
a step
had,
down.
If only he'd gone sooner.
Letby sees them, hears about them preparing to transfer him to another hospital. And she makes the remark, he's not leaving here alive, is he? Apparently she made a
beg
similar
your
remark about
pardon?
Child C a year earlier
To
when
who?
he collapsed. Like, there's no way he's coming out of this alive. Just to colleagues and stuff.
At this point, she's disclosing her intentions. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Just wow.
Dr. Breary is like freaking out. And on the 24th of June...
And because is he overseeing them all? Is he?
Yeah, he's the head consultant of the whole unit.
Oh, wow.
Head
It falls
doctor.
on him at the end of the day.
Yeah, all these patients are dying.
Yeah.
Those nurses are under his directions, pretty much, in a way.
He's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And if I'm not doing anything, what is going wrong?
Yeah. He must be losing his mind at this point. Absolutely losing his brain cells.
Yeah.
He knows there's something wrong, but he just can't figure it out.
He knows it's Lucy.
Probably.
She's the common denominator.
Probably.
But no one gives a fuck. Oh my God.
So that same day on the 24th of June, after those two babies die, Child O and Child P, brothers, Dr. Breary then phones the duty executive, Karen Reese, who is a senior nurse, and advises her that Letby needs to be removed from the unit.
He knows at this point. He's like, it's just every single baby under her care.
Yeah, almost every day or two something's going wrong. Babies are collapsing. If they're not dying, they're collapsing. And they're needing to be resuscitated.
So
anyway,
did she do it?
Lovely Karen Reese, darling, claims that Letby is safe to work as a nurse still.
Oh, God. Karen.
And she goes, I'm happy to take responsibility for anything that's happened to the babies when Letby was involved. So she goes, I'll take responsibility for whatever Letby's done. Makes sense.
I wonder if she's charmed her, like conned her, manipulated her, got brown-nosed.
On her side.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's look, I know Lucy. Oh, she'd never do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Karen. How wrong you were.
How fitting the name too. So Karen, lovely Karen, on the 24th goes, nah, Lucy's safe. Let her be. So yeah, next day, Letby's feeling murderous. And she's going, who can I fuck with today?
She must feel invincible at this point.
She's been there more than a year.
There's been some reviews. She's got off scot-free. She must be just on a high.
They're protecting her pretty much.
Yeah.
Those other nurses.
Some people are, yeah. She's charmed many people, obviously.
Yeah, the next day, 25th of June, we have Child Q. So he makes a full recovery after his attempted murder.
Oh, good.
After that happens, between the 25th and the 30th of June, various consultants on the unit, they meet up to discuss all the recent events that have been happening on the neonatal unit. And they urge the hospital bosses again to remove Letby from the unit. They've grouped together a few of them now, not just one or two.
Yep.
The whole
Suspicions are mounting.
Yes.
Thank goodness. It's about fucking time.
Yeah. We get to the 30th of June. She works her last shift as a nurse on the neonatal unit. Finally.
Love that.
30th
Couldn't come sooner.
Yeah, so that is basically the end of her
reign of terror.
Offending. in the hospital, in her job. Because at this point, it's just investigation, police, arrests.
Yep, good.
All of that sort of stuff. So, yeah, that's on the 30th of June. She works her last shift.
She didn't kill anyone on her last day, just to go out with a bang? Great.
Apparently not.
Excellent.
She wasn't feeling up to it.
No, she probably knew that her time was limited.
On the 7th of July, the hospital bosses decide to cut cot spaces and they increase the required gestational age limit for admission.
Okay.
They increase it from a minimum of 27 to 32 weeks. And I think this is their way of preemptively protecting themselves, in the future. Because it comes out later that the unit is not equipped enough and not skilled enough to be taking the level of NICU patients that they were. So they were taking level 3s when they should only be taking level 2s and 1s, I believe.
Okay, so there's some systemic issues as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's
interesting.
So 3rd of July, she gets arrested in her home.
Oh my
in
God.
Chester at
so
6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
2 years later.
Yes.
Wow.
I'll go into more detail about that in the future, what leads up to that. But she's arrested at her home in Chester at 6 o'clock in the morning, and officers conduct a search of her 3-bedroom home. And they also go and search her parents' home in Hereford, and they go and search her place of work. They release her because I don't know, they find things in her home, but it's obviously still not enough. Because she's let go. And then on the 10th of June in 2019, so again, just under a year later, she gets rearrested at her parents' home. Then they let her go again.
Oh my God.
Because they're not able to charge her yet.
Yeah.
They haven't got enough to charge her. And then on the 10th of November, 5 months later, she's arrested again.
Okay.
And she is finally charged.
Okay.
2 days later, she then appears in court. And then on the 4th of October, 2022, 2 years later, is when her trial finally starts.
And I'm sure the pandemic pushes things back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she has been in jail that whole time.
Oh, good.
Yes, because she was charged. She's held in jail for that period of time. And then she goes on trial at Manchester Crown Court on the 4th of October, 2022. And that's where she is accused of murdering 7 babies and attempting to murder 10 others, so 17 in total. Finally, on the 21st of August in 2023, so 10 months later, the trial goes for 10 months, she receives 14 life sentences.
Good. I hope she stubs her toe every single day of those 14
Yeah.
lives. Yep, really badly. Like, so hard that it bleeds every single day. And I hope she burns her mouth on her coffee every morning as well.
She ain't gonna get coffee, mate.
Good.
And if she does, it'll be poop coffee, probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
God willing.
Like I said, part 2 I'll be discussing the trial and all of that. But I just wanted to cover all the evidence that's been presented in the trial. There is a lot. There are thousands and thousands of pieces of evidence.
Wow.
One of the first pieces of evidence presented was a green post-it note that they found inside her personal diary in her house, in her bedroom. I don't know if you've seen a photo of it.
No.
But it's just a little green post-it sticky note that she's stuck in her diary, basically.
What does it say?
It's very difficult to decipher a lot of it because of her handwriting, and it's sort of written in like choppy order. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, some of it, but there are obviously sentences that you can pick out. These include, I am evil.
Ooh.
I did this. I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough. I don't deserve to live. Why me? I am a horrible, evil person.
Wow.
And then she had various words just like written, pasted around the post-it note that said hate in capitals, despair, panic, fear, and lost.
Whoa.
So it's a whole rambling of this whole, God knows what's going on in her brain.
Dark.
She doesn't sound well, obviously.
No.
She's not mentally well.
No.
Because it's just all these notes that they find is a whole lot of self-hatred.
Yeah.
And I'm not good enough.
Yeah, a little bit mentally ill. Did she ever do the not guilty on reasons of insanity?
No.
No.
No, nothing like that. She's not insane.
Yeah, wow.
She's just got, I don't know.
Issues.
Yeah. Either
I don't
personality
think you
disorder or...
you can't rationalise it. I'm glad we don't get it.
Yeah.
That means we don't think the way she thinks. Sounds like she was quite tormented.
Yes. Oh, I can't remember if it was defence or prosecution, but they were saying this is obviously clearly a woman that is like struggling and distressed in her own mind. And yeah. So actually, interesting we're talking about that right now because they found another post-it note, a yellow one, where she states things like, quoting, I hate my life. I can't do this anymore. I want someone to help me, but they can't. So what's the point? I'm sorry that you couldn't have a chance at life. That note covered a lot about like how she felt just guilty and sorry for the deaths of those babies. But again, a lot of it is like impossible to make out the words. It's all just rambles.
Yeah, it's like, is she
She's so distressed. She's
sorry
probably
about the babies,
losing.
or is she sorry about something else? You know?
Exactly.
And it could be a thing where she goes on these rampages and then like is riddled with guilt after.
Yeah.
I don't know. One would hope
She's a
that
serial
she feels
killer,
guilty.
so she gets that. She gets those urges. But the thing is, serial killers, like, when do they ever regret what they did?
They don't usually.
The only reason they
yeah.
regret it is they regret ending up in jail and getting caught. And of course, this is a perfect place for her to revisit the scene of the crime, isn't it?
True.
And relive everything that happened. And she was often
True.
found in those babies' rooms, just standing there. looking into the room, watching, just
Yeah.
like almost as if she's, you know, remembering and fantasizing about stuff that
Yep.
she's done in the past in that space.
Which makes you think
Disgusting.
she's probably not that sorry.
No, probably not.
So do you think maybe the journal entries are our ruse?
Well, could be. Anyway,
Baffling.
more evidence they found. They found over 257 confidential hospital documents, which included handover resuscitation sheets, blood gas readings, all kinds of things. So, like all the resuscitations that they did on neonates, she'd kept
Wow.
those documents or copies of them, or
Is this
taken
of the
photos
babies
of
she's
them.
victimised or just everyone? Do you know?
All of the babies that she'd victimised, but extras as well. Of babies
wow.
that she'd taken care of. So
I mean,
she'd taken photos of some of them as well, I believe.
Memorabilia.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. What a nut
Yeah.
job. I had a smidgen of empathy for her and now it's gone.
Yeah, nah.
Like,
I
she
think
obviously doesn't give a fuck.
as I go further, you'll have less,
Okay.
I think.
I'm sure.
Some other evidence they presented were photos of, you know, the inside of her house, the inside of her bedroom. Apparently in the trial, the only one time she cried was when they showed a photo of her bedroom.
Was
I wonder
she
why. Her
embarrassed
safe
it was messy?
space. No. I think her safe space where she wrote all these things.
Felt violated. Imagine
Things.
how each
Yeah.
of these families felt, bitch.
I know. Trial, she burst into tears when they showed that photo.
Oh, poor thing.
I know.
Oh.
But that just makes me
Not.
think that
Cry me
if
river,
that's the
Lucy.
only time she cried, it's because her personal life is being exposed.
As it should be.
Yeah. And she's realising, oh my God, like everyone's going to see all of this now.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's
come
going to
out.
see the monster that you are.
They also presented that sympathy card that she wrote to the parents of Child I and the photo that she took of the card.
What does it say in it?
There are no words to make any of this easier. It was a real privilege to care for, blah, and get to know you as a family, and a family who will always put Child I first and did everything possible for her. She will always be a part of your lives, and we will never forget her. Thinking of you today and always, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there to say goodbye.
Ugh. Gross. I mean, how disingenuous can you get? But like, ugh, what a monster. That's so icky.
Lots of love, Lucy.
Oh, fuck off, Lucy. Take your love and shove it up your anus, you absolute garbage person.
So there we go, that's what that one said.
It's foul.
They also presented evidence of all those repeated searches that she made on Facebook for the names of each of her victims' parents. Very good evidence, of course.
Linking her to it.
Proves her obsession and her interest in checking
Strange
them out
behaviour
after
for an innocent woman.
The last bit of main evidence that was presented was there was evidence of her falsifying records, you know, on the charts, like vital signs. That there were signs of deterioration happening before a collapse ever occurred. So
Right.
she would chart as if they were showing deterioration previously to her
Right.
doing something
Intervening.
to them. So then she could be like, oh, they were already deteriorating when I found them this way.
Premeditation.
Absolutely.
Or, you know, covering
Yes.
up her track.
Yeah, she was often found caring for babies that were not allocated to her. And she was nowhere near her allocated babies. Who's taking care of them?
Well,
And you're off on the other side of the unit. Like, literally, there were times where they're like, why are you all the way
why
over
are you touching
here?
my child? Fuck off. This is my
You're
room.
meant to be in that room on the other side of the unit.
Yeah,
Like,
go and look after your own patients.
yeah.
cunt.
And that happened a few times.
Probably trying to place blame elsewhere.
Of course, yeah, because then they'll look at the nurse that was allocated to that baby, probably.
Right.
And deflect blame off her.
Yeah. Cunning.
That
where we're
pretty
living.
much
Yeah.
concludes part one.
Wow. Hectic.
Yes. There is a
Heavy.
lot.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Very full on. My thoughts are with every single person affected by this, especially the parents. Like, I can't imagine the grief they're feeling.
And those colleagues as well that were involved and potentially had no idea and they're working alongside with her.
Yeah, that would blow your fucking mind.
That would feel awful.
Yeah.
That you were even involved in something like that with someone
You're
like
around
that.
it, yeah.
You were in there, yeah. My God.
And you didn't pick up on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I wonder how Dr. fucking Stephen Breary feels.
He probably feels very validated now. Good job, Olivia. Well done.
Thanks. No
You've done
worries.
so good. Well done on your
Yeah.
first presentation.
Thanks.
How do you
It was
feel?
fun. Yeah, fine. It's
Yeah.
great. It was good fun.
It was very interesting. You did a great
I'm
job.
very keen to get into the nitty gritty.
Me too. I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear about the trial and how they fucked her. All right, well, guys, leave any comments that you have in the comment section.
Yeah,
Make
let us know what you think about
Yeah,
fucking Lucy in general and
Yeah.
the case. And
yeah.
I'm curious,
you've
especially
got
those who think she's not guilty, actually. I'm
Do you
really...
reckon there's people like that?
Absolutely.
If we've left out any information,
Yeah.
let
Yes.
us know.
My gosh, I hope I haven't gotten anything incorrect. Try to be as
whatever.
accurate as possible.
Yeah, you do your best or whatever.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow our Instagram because we're going to be posting
Yes.
pictures. We'll post
Yes,
the
absolutely.
pieces of evidence, the
Yeah.
post-its and
Yeah.
stuff.
Maybe you can finally see my face.
Olivia's working up to putting her face online.
Yeah, it's a bit scary.
It's a bit scary, that's right. Chronically online people forget. But chronically un-online people.
Yeah, I don't like to be online too much.
That's fair. Also, if you have, because we hope to cover spooky stories and things like that, or nursing nightmare fuels, if you've got a fucked up story, please send it to my email, or the podcast's email, nurseratchetpodcast@gmail.com, original. Send your spooky stories, your nursing nightmare fuels, any content suggestions that you want us to cover,
Yes.
please send it all to our email. I'll link it in the show notes. That's it from us.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, have a wonderful week and we'll see you in part 2.
Yeah, hope it was interesting.
Bye, guys.
Bye.